Alone is an intense psychological horror thriller by director John Hyams, where a woman named Jessica is kidnapped and hunted by a relentless killer. 2020's Alone cast Jules Wilcox as the recently widowed Jessica, who over the course of a long road trip, repeatedly encounters a strange man called Sam, Mark Menchaca. Sam seems to appear wherever she goes and is ultimately revealed to be a serial killer. Sam kidnaps Jessica and takes her to his isolated cabin, but thanks to some quick thinking, she's able to escape into the woods. Sam proves almost impossible to shake because no matter how many times Jess tries to get away, he is always 2 steps ahead. This comes to a head in Alone's ending, where, after calling the police on Sam's phone, Jessica is forced to fight her tormentor one-on-one. Having been stalked by Sam for several days, Jessica decides she will either kill him or die trying. Despite being injured during the brawl, Jess grabs Sam's hunting knife and delivers a killing blow, before sitting back and watching him die. Is Jess saved in Alone's final scene? The meaning of Alone's final close-up. Jessica, Jules Wilcox, covered in mud and blood in Alone's 2020 final scene. After Sam dies, the wounded, exhausted Jessica lies on her back. Before the final battle with Sam, she saw a rescue helicopter flying over a clearing, which was searching for Jess following her call to the police. The Rotten Tomatoes approved Alone keeps things slightly ambitious, but while the ending doesn't show the helicopter arriving, the sound of its rotors are heard off-screen as Jess looks toward the sky. Alone's 5-chapter titles explained. The first chapter details Jessica's road trip and eventual capture, while The River involves her nail-biting escape from Sam's cabin and eventual plunge into a nearby river to escape. The Rain follows her attempt to escape from the woods, with help from an ill-fated hunter. The Night involves Jess being stalked through the woods by Sam, who shoots her in the arm as she tries to flee. Despite his best efforts to taunt her into a confrontation, she doesn't take the bait. Alone's final chapter, The Clearing, builds to the final confrontation between Jess and Sam, which she steals his phone and calls the police before they fight to the death. According to director John Hyams at Rogue Commentary, Alone almost used the 5 stages of grief as the chapter headings, until it was decided this felt too obvious. Who is Sam? Alone's killer backstory, motives and death explained. Alone's terrifying killer is a family man. Alone earned great reviews, with Mark Menchaca's menacing performance as Sam cited as a highlight. Unlike Halloween's Michael Myers or other slasher movie villains, Sam is very much human and treats hunting down his victims like a sport. A phone call midway through Alone reveals that in the real world, Sam is a loving husband and father. Jessica overhears this call, where he explains to his wife he's still on a business trip but doesn't know when he will get home. Sam also briefly talks to his daughter, who is feeling sickly. Not much is revealed about how long he's been kidnapping women, though when Jessica begs him to let her go, he coldly responds with, "Do you think you're the first one to say that?" This implies Sam has been killing women for years and lets Jessica know there is no point appealing to his mercy.